When people discuss about autonomous networks in telecom, they feel like there would be no engineers, no operations team and no troubleshooting. सब कुछ अपने आप. Autonomous means सब कुछ अपने आप. लेकिन ऐसा है नहीं. In fact, many telecom network operators are already running on level number 4, AN level 4. Which technology is making that possible? That is Agentic AI. So, in this video, we will discuss what, how and why. And in addition to that, we will discuss real deployments and what exactly it means for you as a telecom professional. Alright, let us simplify it. But before we understand Agentic AI, let us understand the problem. Making sense? So, as soon as you receive the alarms and you fix it, there are many stages and steps in between. What are these? Like checking logs, right? Correlating alarms, then connecting and contacting other teams. Then maybe escalation is needed. Then you update the ticket, you assign it, or you fix the problem. So there are many stages in between. But let us make it more complex. Because with the introduction of newer technologies, this process is getting more complicated. Like 5G. After this 5G, you have many new scenarios. So this process is getting complicated. In addition, you have cloud native infra. Then again, you have more processes in between. Same way, IoT. After IoT, you have huge number of devices. Then again, this process is getting complicated. And same way for edge computing also. If you observe one thing here, अलार्म आने के बाद और प्रॉब्लम फिक्स होने के बीच में जो हमारी कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी थी, जो हमारी प्रोसेस की कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी है ना, वो क्लाउड नेटिव 5G IoT इनके साथ बढ़ती जा रही है, घट नहीं रही है, लगातार बढ़ रही है. तो एज अ ह्यूमन वी कैन नॉट कैटर, और या हमारी एफिशिएंसी उतनी नहीं पॉसिबल है कि वही सारे प्रोसेस को हम उतने एफिशिएंटली कंप्लीट कर सकें. और यहीं पर एंट्री होती है एजेंटिक एआई की. ठीक है, अब ये क्या करता है उसको समझ लेते हैं. ठीक है, सो on high level, agentic AI works in 4 different steps. Means whenever alarms receive, it will not start fixing the problem. Rather, it will perceive. Means it will understand. It will understand the problem. It will gather the information from various sources. First. Second, it will start reasoning loop. Means the LLM, which is a brain of this system, will start orchestrating and generates the solutions, possible solutions. Third number, since it has access to tools means कुछ भी हो सकता है वो, ठीक है, access to your emails, access to the NOC, access to your Jira ticket, anything. So since these tools are already connected with this agentic AI system, then definitely it has a power to act. It can take actions. And most important thing, the fourth step, that is learning. Means with time it learns with the experiences, and every time it gets more intelligence. Means ये समय के साथ और smart भी बनता जाएगा. Now let us see why it is needed. Right, to differentiate, let us understand automation, how automation, traditional automation works. Right, so in automation you already know it, like it has a fixed rules. If KPI exceeds this threshold, then send mail or create ticket. Simple example. Then if CPU exceeds this much percentage, then raise alarm in critical category or medium category. Means as per rules, whatever you will define, it will take actions accordingly. No other action will happen if then else के loop से ही काम चलेगा. So it has fixed rules and it has clear limitations, जो ट्रेडिशनल ऑटोमेशन प्रोसेस या मेथड्स हैं. ऑन द अदर हैंड, इफ यू सी एजेंटिक एआई, सो इट हैज ब्रेन, टूल्स, रीजनिंग एंड लर्निंग कैपेबिलिटीज, एंड इट इज गोल ओरिएंटेड. मींस ये जो भी प्रॉब्लम इसको मिली है, ये पहले उसको सॉल्व करने का गोल फिक्स करेगा, देन परसीव, रीजन, एक्ट एंड लर्न वाला जो स्टेप्स बताया था, उस बेसिस पे इट विल वर्क. मेक सेंस? Now, most important section, how agentic AI actually works. Let us take an example of a customer complaint like my network experience has become very poor. So this was a problem reported. So let us see different approaches में क्या क्या different types से actions possible हैं. Let us take example of automation. So it will follow a traditional sequence workflow. जो आपने उसको प्रॉब्लम बताई है कि टिकट आया, उसको इस टीम के पास भेजना है और ये रेजोल्यूशन करना है, ये एस्केलेशन करना है, वो सारे रूल्स फॉलो करके इट विल टेक द एक्शंस. ठीक है. इफ यू हैव अ चैटबॉट देन इट कैन आंसर द क्वेश्चंस कि हाउ यू कैन रिजॉल्व दीज. सो दैट इज अनदर वे. ठीक है. बट एट द सेम टाइम लेट अस सी हाउ एजेंटिक एआई इज गोइंग टू वर्क. सो इट विल स्टार्ट विद गोल. हमने जैसा कि बात किया. ठीक है. तो वही 4 स्टेप्स में वो कैसे काम करेगा. लेट अस लुक एट दैट थिंग. सो अंडर द फर्स्ट स्टेप इट विल स्टार्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग द प्रॉब्लम. मीन्स जो प्रॉब्लम रिपोर्ट करी है पर बैड एक्सपीरियंस की कस्टमर ने, इट विल स्टार्ट एनालाइजिंग द प्रॉब्लम एंड इट विल लुक अराउंड व्हाट आर द पॉसिबल सॉल्यूशंस. ठीक है. सेकेंड स्टेप इज रीजनिंग. It will look around, should I check KPIs, alarms, logs, customer history. वो सारे reasoning, मतलब ऐसा कोई फिक्स रूल नहीं है. वो कोई भी जो भी टूल्स उसको एक्सेस है उसमें से क्या उसको चाहिए, it will run the reasoning loops. Then it will check the performance, compare the baseline parameters, analyze recent alarms and recommend the actions too. So the plan is generated dynamically. It is not hard coded. जैसे कि हम ऑटोमेशन में देखते हैं ना, इफ देन एल्स, ये हो तो ये हो तो ये. बट हियर इन दिस केस योर प्लान्स वुड बी जनरेटेड डायनेमिकली एज पर द सिचुएशंस ईच टाइम एंड देन it will take the actions. It can be any of these: KPI dashboard, databases, APIs, ticketing systems and all those things. So that is how it takes actions in steps, and most importantly at the end it will learn each time for each process it executes. So now the question is where we are moving with the help of this agentic AI system. So answer is simple: autonomous networks. और उसमें भी लेवल्स होते हैं अलग अलग, लेवल 1 2 3 4. I would advise you to go to the TM forum website and have a look what exactly autonomous network means, who all operators are already doing and what level 1 2 3 4 actually means, so that you would understand where automation will suffice, where agentic AI is required and where mix of these technologies is essential to meet the new standards, and how these autonomous networks are getting power or fueled is agentic AI. So this is the bare minimum technology we need to learn and know how it works and what all it needs. So agentic AI enables you to achieve automated, coordinated and continuously optimized networks. If you see on my screen, there are different stages to achieve fully self-managing autonomous networks. And many of us think that this is something we are talking about future, but it is not the reality. However, reality is something different. Many people may think if it is today, 5 years or 10 years down the line. So just to share with you what exactly is happening in the industry. So in the industry, there are many players already working on these autonomous networks, and definitely they are backed up by these technologies, which is agentic AI. So one of them is Telefonica, and it has already been working on 12 use cases, which are autonomous networks. L4 means level 4 cases. And the cases include autonomous capacity expansion, transport network backend, digital twins, autonomous detection of faults and resolution of the network weaknesses, means complaints. There are other organizations which are also working in this direction. They are China Mobile, Indosat, Telenor, Vodafone Turkey. These companies and many more are working along with the TM forum programs to achieve and move in this direction, which is autonomous networks. And again, autonomous network is something which is backed up by these technologies. So these are bare minimum technologies which we need to learn and upgrade ourselves. अगर आप चाहते हो इन प्रोजेक्ट्स को और डिटेल में आप स्टडी और रिसर्च करना चाहते हो, so I'm sharing you the links in the description. There you can go and research. So the real question is what exactly it means for us as a telecom professional. I do receive many queries and many of them ask me if they need to learn software development or coding, and my straight answer is no. Because you already have your strengths within you. What are these? You know network behavior, you know KPIs, you know troubleshooting, operations or optimizations and all that. So do not think like agentic AI or autonomous networks are meant to move away from engineers. It is not the case. Instead, it means engineers need to supervise the intelligent systems. They need to move beyond coordinations. They need not to waste their time in coordinating the processes. They need to supervise them. They need to invest their time in validating the decisions. Less manual coordination and more workflow design. So where you need to start, I would advise you should start with basics: LLMs, RAG, AI agents, agentic AI, agent orchestration. You should understand at least on architect level that what these things means and how these things help you to achieve the autonomous networks and how these things or technologies fit together to create or design a agentic AI system. Alright. Then on the later stage, you should explore the workflow automations. And you can use the free tools like NA10 and Flowwise. I have already created a couple of videos around automation and these technologies. I would advise you to go back and watch them so that you can understand where you need to start, what you need to upgrade and what you need to understand to secure your telecom future in the industry. I have already received many requests and where the professionals are looking for some courses or the topics or list of topics where they can start. So good news is I'm already working on one of the video where you will get a roadmap like which topics you should learn, which topics you should skip and what should be the proper sequence and structure to start learning the agentic AI. Even I will include the list of courses. Some courses are free and some are paid ones. So stay tuned so that you can get the benefits of Agentic AI Roadmap 2026. See you in the next video. Till then, take care.